Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the Bitcoin price is going up a little bit, and it's partly because Michael Saylor announced that the Microstrategy tries to sell up to $500 million of stock to fund Bitcoin purchases. So it's like a lot of money. Let's get into the details. Then we have institutional investors look like they do not care that much about the crypto winter. They continuously investing and also looking, there's a big demand from their side. And the third news is all about that the Bitcoin Academy in Brooklyn, which is backed by Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey, airdrops Bitcoin to the class participants. How interesting way to keep them enthusiastic. Guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply subscribe to this channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. This week, that means tomorrow, I'm heading to Paris because there is the Binance Blockchain Week, and I'm going to be there. So, but after that, I'm going to bring you some information, definitely what happened over there, the freshest, most interesting things. And well, let's have a look at the price. Okay, so Bitcoin is actually now up 2.2%, which makes it $22,103. Ethereum is about 1% down, 1,741, which is really couple of days from the merge. So this is pretty interesting what's going on right now. Golem is the one which it's leading the game right now in the top 100 with 40% lead. Then we have Quant with 6%, and we have ApeCoin going up 5%. And among the losers, well, Terra Luna is down here now 18%. USTC down 21%. Terra Classic, all Terra is now actually going down. What's going up in this whole Terra ecosystem. It's a dangerous game to play because all the fundamentals of Terra, which used to be good, but then we know what happened, and now, now people just playing around with it, and this burn effect introduced, brought some hype, but now this hype is going down. So I would say be careful with this, okay? When we're looking at here the candlestick chart for Bitcoin, we can see that actually after we have witnessed this, dip down here on 7th of September, which went all the way down this 18,000, couple of hundred. Since that, now we coming back. So here's a nice return. So in these kind of trades, you can make some money, obviously, but we're still in, a bear market. And if you're in a bear market, this is just like a bearish rally. I don't think that we could go now extremely high. Definitely, this is a support level I'm looking at. Like now could be a resistance rather like this. And we can go further. That's no question if things working out and we are before the merge. But after that, very important data coming out tomorrow on the 13th, which is the CPI data for August. And recently we could see a decrease in inflation from June to July. And now if this continues, that can definitely boost the market. And it's very interesting what the Fed will do, how much they will increase the interest rate. Will also happen, in this month. So this is the next date. I'm really watching it tomorrow, and it will show which way the price is probably going in short term, obviously. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is all about Michael Saylor, Microstrategy, and their new move towards Bitcoin. So we do know that one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls is Michael Saylor, and MicroStrategy, the company, has invested already a tremendous amount of money into Bitcoin. Starting back in August 2020, started to buying on very good prices, around $10,000 Bitcoin. But then, they kept investing, and they bought like at 40 something, 50,000 ish. So to be honest with you, now their average is over 30,000, and now Bitcoin prices is lower than that. And recently, they have done smaller and smaller investment in Bitcoin because it looks like they're running out of cash. And now we have here MicroStrategy finds to sell up to $100 million of stock to fund Bitcoin purchases. So Friday, feeling with the SEC, revealed that the stock offering, which will be general corporate purposes, including acquisitions of Bitcoin. So now they have, MicroStrategy, roughly speaking, about 130,000 Bitcoin, a bit less than that, which is worth like $2 billion US dollar. And very interesting, I think, when we're looking at MicroStrategy, then, their market cap is around $3 billion US dollar, which is actually, now down a lot from, this is like the all-time high. It was like, the back here in 2000, and they went up like crazy, obviously, around this dot-com bubble, if you remember. And then it was pretty flat, and then, it started to go up because of Bitcoin, pretty much. And now they came down a lot. And again, Bitcoin, because it's works like a Bitcoin ETF, because there's so much money invested in Bitcoin from the side of MicroStrategy. So when we're looking at this 500 million US dollar, and the full market cap of MicroStrategy is like 3 billion, we, talking about like a bit less than 20%. And it's a huge, huge chunk if they would like to invest that big amount of money into it. So that's interesting. But partly of this announcement, as we can see, Bitcoin prices started to go up. And they, as a big believer of Bitcoin, probably would like to have a better average. So now to take an advantage when we're around 20,000, it's much better. It will bring down their average where they entered into Bitcoin. And of course, in long term, and they think about in long term, it will help them a lot. So, well, but it can have a huge impact on MicroStrategy's stock price. Okay, next topic. The next topic I would like to talk about is when we're talking about institutional investors. It looks like we have crypto winter, but they still not afraid to invest. So, according to State Street, institutional investors undeterred by crypto winter. So, State Street Digital emphasized that despite extreme volatility through June-July, the firm's institutional clients have continued to make moves in the sector. This is just one thing, but overall we can see that because of this regulations are coming, and how the pro investors go always when the market is down, when you have good entry prices, low prices which are far from all-time highs, it's always a good time to invest. And this is what many institutions are doing. Most of them are, OTC, so out of counter. But, overseas big name American institutions such like, BlackRock have been making serious crypto plays of late. Last month, the 10 trillion asset manager, because this is the biggest asset manager in the world, partnered with Coinbase to provide institutional clients direct exposure to crypto and launch a private spot Bitcoin trust also. So More recently, on 7th of September, not long ago, Swiss digital asset banking platform Shaba Bank launched an institutional Ether staking service to meet the growing demand for the yield-bearing asset ahead of the merge. So more and more big guys keep going into crypto, and we have heard it also from the United States, from many experts, even from the Senate, that probably Bitcoin is just too big to get away. So right now it's staying, and the question is really the circumstances, the regulations. But when so much money is keep getting into it, the chance that it will be a very bad deal, it's pretty slim. We will see what will happen, obviously. But when it comes to BlackRock and these big names and big clients and the investing money and the bank sector and all the others, then there's just too much power in it, and then it kind of has to stay. Well, looks like not otherwise. It doesn't matter, what's happening. Yeah, well, it does matter, but the fact is that whatever it's on his channel, I just wanted to share you the topics, the news, and all these kind of things, so you are aware of it. But you do your homework, and if you believe in this, digital crypto revolution, and you would like to be part of it, then I, advise you to learn about it before you do any moves. And then if you convince yourself, that's the only time you get in. I personally, yes, I believe this could be in long term great investment, but there is risk involved, and you should be able to live with it. Okay, and now the third topic is all about that. Bitcoin academies class participants got a Bitcoin airdrop. So let's talk about that. Okay, so the next topic I would like to talk about, that the Bitcoin Academy in Brooklyn, which is backed by Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey, airdrops BTC to class participants. More than 350 people attended to the crypto classes, and the Jay-Z's mother, Gloria Carter, told the publication that over 250 people who attended the Bitcoin Academy classes let us know that this education is important to them, and that what matters. So the 12-week educational course was free exclusively to Brooklyn's Marcy House residents, and now it looks like that all the participants got a nice starter for crypto, which is Bitcoin for $1,000. That's kind of the generous. First of all, they made this education for free for these guys, plus they get some Bitcoin for start. And Jay-Z back then, he also started somewhere there. Here you can see that Jack Dorsey and Jay-Z teamed up to Bitcoin Academy in Brooklyn for resident Marcy House. And he was also part of this Marcy project back then, so it means a lot for him, and it's great. I think he can give back something and educate people about a cutting edge technology, which could be huge in the future. Could be, okay? It's not a guarantee, but educate some guys on time. It does matter, in my opinion. So I think that was a great move. Okay, guys, that's it for today. So what I'm saying, tomorrow I'm heading to Paris to the Binance Blockchain Week to collect some new, fresh information. I'm not sure how this whole this week's videos will happen, but definitely I will be back as soon as possible and bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So simply subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are interested. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and then see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.